What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Imagine Live, Chapter 182, live from the dojo. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, accompanied by my co-host, Jimmy the High-Flying Hippie.
That's right. It's a guru, a woohoo, with you here for Chapter 182. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. You're watching the longest running weekly independent wrestling program in Pennsylvania today. Imagine Live from the dojo. Thank you for tuning in.
Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, tell all your friends about us, get us up on all of our social media platforms. Tonight we got a lot of interviews. We will hear from Magnus Knox. We'll hear from The Watch, specifically Chris Coleman, our heavyweight champion, the tag team champions, Malachi Gage. We'll hear from the Lowlife, the Imagine Live champion, James Ross. We will also hear from yourself. And the Rocker is also in the house, the Classic Rockers we will hear from later on. We also will hear from Lucio DeVere after what happened between himself and Eric Anders last week. I'm sure he has a lot to say. We'll also hear from David Lawless and Alexander Danis, who have a no countout match next weekend, just 10 days away from that. We'll also hear from Cato. I believe we shared it today on the Facebook page, but Cato will have a live Q&A tomorrow at 7 p.m. So he'll be on this afternoon to tell us a little bit about that. And, we also have a lot of other things that we do here other than just talk, and that's have matches. And tonight, we have two. We have two big matches. One, shortly, we're going to get to here, and that is between All That Braden Elliott and one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions, the Alpha, Rick Matthews. And then in our main event tonight, we will have Bangin' Jake Wiley taking on the former Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Gorgeous Gregory. After what happened last week, there was a little scuffle at the end of the show. Gregory punched Jake, and that's why we're having this matchup tonight, I guess. So with that, we're just 10 days away, man. I just said it. We're 10 short days away. Get your tickets. VIP, I believe, is about sold out, if not already sold out. So there's just a few tickets left. Make sure you get them. Don't miss the show in 10 days. Don't miss it.
Absolutely. With Valentine's Day right around the corner and love is in the air, on the 17th, the air will smell of battle. Be there. Imagine in Altoona, our home court. Feel the electricity. See Imagine Live. It's the only way to see it. Get your tickets.
And we will see you there in 10 days. We will also see our sponsors. Renewal by Anderson. If you're looking for high-quality windows and or patio door, home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese, a.k.a. DC Bentley, at 814-330-9870, or visit them today at their showroom located at 487 Municipal Drive, Duncansville, Pennsylvania, 16635, not 34, sorry. Ask for Jordan, ask for DC, ask about their monthly specials. I imagine they have something great going on for the month of February, and March isn't that far away, so just make sure you ask DC about all your window and patio door options needs.
Absolutely. We are in the business of having friends help friends. And just like Renewal by Anderson helps the program, Renewal by Anderson can help you as well. Insulate your home, better your life. All the options they have called Jordan Trees. He's in the business of helping people. I mean, it's that simple. And friends helping friends. We thank you for tuning in tonight, friends. Give this video a like and subscribe. Check out all social media. That is Imagine Wrestling, including ImagineWrestling.com. For all your tickets, like we said, these VIPs are out. These things are going quick. We are turning out record numbers every show. We might sell out. You might not get a seat if you don't get it early. Get those tickets today.
Well, I was reading over the format here, as I do when we do this show, and we don't have anything else to talk about.
Yeah?
At least not right now. How about we get to some action? Let's get to the ring. Let's get to the ring right now. First, he is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions, representing the Watch. He is the Alpha, Rick Matthews.
One of the original beasts of Imagine. This guy's the real deal.
Jacked. It's the word I like to use for Alpha. And his opponent, representing the Rad Boys, he is All That Braden Elliott.
This guy's so prepared. He's got a sunburn in February.
Man, he's red.
Look at the gear. That gear's so sweet on the Rad Boys. We're going to call them Ranch because they be dressing. Look at these two.
Obviously, we talk about it every week. A lot of history between these two tag teams. You know, I know Malachi Gage and Jake Wiley wrestled a couple weeks ago. And, they got a matchup coming up in just 10 days. Rad Boys will try to regain the Imagine Tag Team Championships from the Watch.
It'll be interesting to see what happens out here with the very unhinged Malachi Gage at ringside. Jake Wiley looks ready to go as well. Malachi Gage one time did a hair pull Wednesday on himself. He pulled his own. Hey, let's call for the bell. We're underway here.
Malachi Gage is... What are we doing? Wow.
That didn't take long.
I got it.
What's going on here, man? This just plays into the chaos. Poor referee John Williams trying to...
And, Malachi Gage is so out of his mind most of the time, you really wonder what he's doing.
And now Jake Wiley's in the ring.
Oh, this thing's falling apart already here.
We already rang the bell for this match. Hey, thanks. Let's go. Get him out of here. There you go. Way to hold business in there, John. John Williams is enforcing his duties here as a referee, getting rid of Jake Wiley and Malachi Gage. And unfortunately, I don't mean to cut you off here, Jimmy, but I was informed today by Imagine Management that I am to let some individuals know, specifically you, being my broadcast colleague, that a lot of crazy things have been happening here the last couple of weeks. And per Imagine Management, going forward, Jimmy, you cannot get physically involved with any of the matches going forward here on Imagine Live as my co-host here.
Let me see that. Who gave you this? Who handed this to you?
Look, man, I know you're upset. I know you're frustrated. But if you get involved, I will lose you as my co-host.
I think it was my physical involvement's not the problem with the chaos around here, but whatever. Let's go. We got a match in the ring.
Yes,
we'll handle that after the program.
All right. Back into this matchup here.
I want to commend John Williams on impeccable refereeing there and standing up in a very hairy situation. Not often you see him get angry.
No.
We're ready to take care of business. Great refereeing here tonight.
Got a test of strength here between these two individuals.
Speaking of John Williams, if you're going to do hair pull Wednesday on him, you'd have to sneak up from behind. Oh, I don't. What's Braden Elliott thinking, man?
I don't know, man. He's big, man, but Alpha's just like a brick house, man.
I appreciate the tenacity on Braden Elliott here. You really got to question the logic here of knuckle locking with someone the size of the Alpha.
Whoa!
There you go.
How about that? Alpha doesn't take that ride too many times.
Resourceful and uncharacteristic of the Alpha to get taken off his feet that early.
Yeah. Braden Elliott using his speed. Whoa!
I don't know what that was.
He's trying to catch him.
Forearm to the chest.
That's just going to anger Alpha.
Solid.
Oh, my Lord.
Still, though. Oh.
Uh-oh.
See how hard Alpha threw him into them ropes.
Yeah, man. He's intense. No! Just choking on the top rope.
He's still moving.
He doesn't want to argue with the referee.
Get out of the way!
Braden Elliott. Gasping for air on the mat there. It's not looking okay. He's getting a little pale.
Yeah, man. I mean, he took the top rope right to his throat. He could have crushed his larynx, make it incredibly difficult to breathe.
See, you can hear him coughing. That means he's getting air.
It looks like he's gasping for air.
Referee John Williams right in there. Allow this to continue.
All right. Okay. Got to respect his wishes as the referee.
Brilliant.
Alpha just having his way with Braden Elliott right now.
Alpha able to catch his breath while Braden Elliott's left gasping for air here. With no wind in the tank, Braden Elliott's going to even have a further uphill battle against a much larger opponent. Violent elbow in the corner there.
Like a freight train, man. The Watch have been coming out here every week for the better part of the last 6 weeks and just essentially having their way with, quite frankly, all of us here, I understand your frustration. I understand the frustration of everybody else here, but it's hard to.
In the name of my love for professional wrestling, I'm going to remain as professional as I can here, and I'm struggling to just call the match.
I want you to know I appreciate you, doing what you're doing right now. I know that news wasn't easy to take, and I apologize. I'm the one that had to give it to you. Big sidewalk slam from the Alpha Rick Matthews. Just for two, though. Just a 2 count.
That's close.
Hey, there's a little bit of hair pulling. Oh, man. I do not want to be Braden Elliott right now. Oh. Just driving the back of his knee to the base of his neck. I mean, after he took that shot on the top rope. I do like Wings Alpha, but I would prefer not that one.
Yeah, as a member of the program, I understand where management's coming from here, but
I do too.
I mean, it's not like cameraman Steve probably not going to slide in the ring because that's not his job is here at Imagine Wrestling like mine is as a professional wrestler and to defend my friends, and it puts me in a real dilemma.
Alpha eyeing up his target. You can just see the pain in Braden Elliott's face.
It's an Alpha beatdown, baby.
Right in front of us here. Oh. Right between the shoulder blades.
Man. Oh. Uh-oh. Big belly to belly.
Flat as a pancake. Shades of Shane Douglas there, that belly to belly.
Not so fast, my friend. Braden Elliott kicking out at 2.
And I'm glad he did because that's about the best thought I can have right now is to live vicariously through Braden Elliott and to fight back against one of the very people responsible for me getting reprimanded is what I think. You know, the Watch, Chris Coleman, all them guys have been the ones causing havoc on this program. I feel like I am the piece of this program. I bring the zen to the show every weekend. Oh my God!
Oh, I just missed a spear.
Slight hesitation by Alpha there cost him.
Let's see if Braden can get his bearings here and get back into this matchup.
I would love, after receiving the news that I just received, nothing more than to see Braden Elliott hand this guy's ass to him right now.
I'm sure. Oh, Alpha missing a splash in the corner.
Could this be the renewal by Anderson window of opportunity we're looking for here?
And if you are looking for high-quality windows and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Trace of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. Braden Elliott with a big clothesline. And another one. It is no easy feat to get Alpha off of his feet, and Braden Elliott is doing it right now. Big forearm.
Shades of Shawn Michaels.
Man, it looks like they bumped heads, though.
Almost Tito Santana-esque. There might have been a little bit noggin knock there. Braden Elliott's up, but he is groggy.
Cowabunga!
Cowabunga indeed.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
Oh, right to the jawline of that arm.
Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Let's go.
Braden Elliott. Very, very impressive victory.
What was that? It was a freeze. You shut your mouth, John.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the imagination, I am DC Bentley here with the Greek god, Alexander Danis. Alexander, we just found out, no count out, David Lawless. What are your thoughts?
Well, DC, I'm not real surprised considering half the people in this trailer park town can't even count to 10 to begin with. And that includes you. So you know what? No count out. Doesn't matter to me. Me and David Lawless can brawl outside the ring till the cows come home. The result's going to be the same. I'm going to beat him 1, 2, 3.
All right, a prediction from Alexander Danis. Back to you.
There you go, man. Now this time, we're trying to get some decorum here. I'd like to bring in the Watch. The Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Chris Coleman. Imagine Tag Team Champions, the Watch. And the Imagine Live Champion, the Lowlife, James Ross. First of all, gentlemen, I'd like to talk to you, Malachi Gage, and you, Alpha Rick Matthews, about your championship matchup coming up in 10 days against the Rad Boys.
You know, Zeke, I'll do the talking. Thank you, though. You don't need to tell me what to do, though. I'm pretty good at my job, I thought. I just want to ask you, did you see what happened out there tonight?
Yes.
You saw what happened out there tonight. You saw the pathetic, cheap, sorry excuse for a victory that Braden and Elliott pulled out on my tag team partner, the Alpha Rick Matthews. Well, how about we mark that on the calendar? We mark that on the calendar. One small pebble taken from the Mount Everest of success the Watch has built. Boys, hold up those belts. Take a look. Take a look. That is just a small look at what we are going to do here in Imagine Wrestling. And on February the 17th, we're going to do what we've been doing from day one here, Michael. The very first day we walked in the building. We're going to retain our tag team championships. We are going to pin the Rad Boys. We're going to show you once again that tag team wrestling is and always will be for the Watch.
You know, you say tag team wrestling's for the Watch, but wrestling as a whole is for the Watch. Imagine Wrestling is for the Watch. The tag team titles are for the Watch. The World Heavyweight title is for the Watch. And the Imagine Live title is for the Watch. You know what else? You know what's for James Ross? Apparently being blamed for everything. Gorgeous Gregory's been running around here for weeks now, blaming me for everything going wrong in his life. He lost the world title because he wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. He's losing his mind. He's losing his fans, his friends, his followers. Everything is going wrong, and it's my fault. It's my fault, apparently. And you know what, Greg? You're right to blame me. It's my fault. I cost you the Imagine Heavyweight Championship because there's a much better suitor for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship. I cost you everything that you hold dearly. And you know why? You know why?
Why?
Because I'm a low-life, baby! I'm a low-life! I'm a low-life, and I am the Imagine Live champion, and you, as gorgeous as you may be, you are nothing compared to the Watch.
Doing a fine job, 16. Thank you. Thanks. Strong words from the men that hold all the gold here in Imagine Wrestling, the Watch. Now at this time, I would like to bring in Magnus Knox. And Magnus Knox, you... Almond milk.
No, I'm not done. All right, let's talk business now. Let's talk business.
Okay.
Talking to business, earlier tonight, someone else was called the real deal. But my friend, you and I know there's only one real deal. It's me. There's only one generational talent. It's me. There's only one once-in-a-lifetime athlete. It's me. And someone on the roster might disagree with this, but the truth is, I'm a generational talent. And out of the whole roster, I'm the generationalist talent. And out of the whole roster, let's talk about bad role models. Bad role models? John Ross. You're a terrible dad. If I had a kid, I'd teach him about all the good stuff in life. Like almond milk. Like being a good sport. Shaking people's hand, you know, like real wrestling, like Greco All-American wrestling, rolling around on the mat, something no one can beat me in. Yeah, if I had a kid, I'd teach him about being real. I'd teach him, you know, he could be the real deal. No, he could be the realer deal because he learned from the best, which is me.
His almond milk carton says property of Magnus Knox on it. All right. Strong words, I guess, from the almond milk drinker, Magnus Knox. Now, at this time, I would like to bring in two gentlemen who go by the classic rockers. That's Jimmy the high-flying hippie and the rocker Chris Sands. Gentlemen, let's talk about your matchup in 10 days against the Troublemakers.
I'll talk about it a little bit. I watched... Actually, I didn't. All I know is they're called the Troublemakers. And the Troublemakers, you started trouble with the two wrong guys. The two wrong guys with their eyes on the prize. And you're going to be knocking on heaven's door if you think... Yeah, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, you got to be knocking on heaven's door if you think that you're going to stand in our way. Jimmy, take it away.
Yeah. Troublemakers. You're looking at Chief Troublemaker. So much trouble, in fact, they got to clip my wings and not let me fight on this program. But February, say, I'm going to bring it up repeatedly. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. February 17th, they can't hold me back. It's open season. And I'm tired of your videos, just like Chris Sands said. It's like a two-man band with no one in the stands. The only way we'd see you two unplugged is if you were on life support. Bring your little instruments the 17th, fellas.
Ooh. Troublemakers got a big challenge ahead of them with the Classic Rockers. Now, at this time, I'd like to bring in Cato.
Mike, how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Good job, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'd like to ask you about your Q&A. I saw a little bit about it today on Facebook. Just tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing
Well,
tomorrow.
here in just a minute, I just wanted to point out real quick that, Jimmy had asked earlier, and I was going to wait to talk to him after the show, who put this edict down. And look, these shows have been very chaotic as of late. And at some point, a few things have got to be done. This is the first step in what's going to be a series of steps to try to, look, we're a wrestling company, and I want to see wrestling on these shows on Wednesday night. And I don't know that it's, you don't see Chris Collinsworth jump out of the booth and go down and blindside Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? When Jimmy's wrestling, he's great at it, and he can be inside the ropes whenever it's his time to have a match on a Wednesday night. But until then, I feel like he needs to stay in the booth. And I'll gladly talk to you about it afterwards, Jimmy, because I think Jimmy's doing a fantastic job as a commentator. Of course, he's a great wrestler. We've known that for years. But at some point, we got to get order here. Speaking of order, there's a lot of things going on in professional wrestling right now. There's a lot of things going on in Imagine Wrestling. There's a lot of things going on in life in general. Something I've wanted to do for a while. And hey, who knows? Maybe nobody will tune in tomorrow night. We'll see. But for, 10 minutes or an hour and a half, whatever it takes to get through all these questions, I'm going to host a little Q&A about wrestling in general or life in general. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm here to talk to you about those things. So if you want, I'll be here in the dojo at 7 o'clock. It'll be live on YouTube. We'll have some, just like we do on a Wednesday night, we'll have some, some information leading up all day about it and a live feed shared to all of our social media. So I look forward to talking to all of you. If you have questions about what it's like to train to be a wrestler, what goes on in putting on a show, whatever question you have, it may be about how do I like my burger? I don't know. Whatever people might be interested in, I'm willing to answer. So I'll see all you guys tomorrow night right back here on YouTube. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Cato. All right, looking forward to that. I have a few questions I'd like to ask him myself. And last but not least, let's bring in Lucio DeVere. The last couple of weeks, you've been very excited, very happy. Clearly not very happy after what happened last week.
No, I'm not happy at all. In fact, I'm furious. You saw what Eric Enders did to me last week. Attacked me from behind with a chair. Well, I'm over this crap. I was your friend for a long time. I did everything for you, Eric. Even when I wasn't so sure about it, I still did it. And then come to find out, not only did you attack me from behind last week with a chair, but you admitted you were the one who attacked me almost a year ago.
That's right. Calm down. I understand.
No, I'm not going to be calm. Okay. I've got a lot to say, and I've got a lot to get off of my mind. I might be angry, I might be yelling, but sometimes when I express my emotions, sometimes when I'm angry, this is how I sound. And you're going to find out a lot more about than what I sound like, but what I can do, Eric, because when I get a chance, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to you. See, there's a big difference between me and you, Eric. When I attacked you, I did it face to face like a man. I didn't betray you. I didn't backstab you like a Judas. You attacked me from behind twice. You left me with this scar on my head. But you see, another difference between me and you, Eric, is I like these fans. I support the fans. And now, with the support of the fans for me, the friends of Lucio, with the friends of Lucio behind me, I will be unstoppable, unbeatable. And me and the friends of Lucio, together, not only am I going to hurt you, I'm going to destroy you, and I'm going to end your career.
Oh, a lot in store for Mr. Eric Enders from Lucio and Lucio's friends, apparently. So at this time, we had heard earlier from Alexander Danis ahead of his contest with David Lawless, and let's hear from David Lawless right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, I am here with the people's lawyer, the Gavel, David Lawless. Gavel, last time we saw you, not the result that you would have hoped for. What is your message for the imagination?
One low blow, 2 countouts. Alex Danis, new name, same attitude. It's about time you stop ducking me. Now, you got lucky these last 2 matches that the referee counted to 10 when we weren't in the ring, and you didn't have to take the loss. But February 17th, there's no rules. There's no countout. It's Alex Danis not running away from the Gavel, David Lawless, Esquire. And Imagination, after I take care of Alex Danis, I'm going all the way to the top because Lawless is by the people, for the people, and with the people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, that was the people's lawyer, the Gavel, David Lawless, throwing the gauntlet down at the feet of Alexander Danis. Back to you.
There you go, man. Strong words from David Lawless ahead of this contest against Alexander Danis in 10 days in their no count-out matchup. I say contest a lot. Did you notice that?
Yeah, you do. I feel like I say absolutely a lot.
Oh, cool.
You know, it's, Alexander Danis, fine athlete. As we
Greek god. He's a Greek god.
You know, as I'm throwing curveballs on this program, I'm willing to throw my own into the program. I see in the chat here, they used to like the fan shout-outs. Let's do a couple. We got Pat and Frodo. We got Simple Man's Kitchen, Joyce Beals, Alex Slavinsky, IUP Hawk Fan 5.
The doctor.
All tuning in. The doctor. All right, he's in. We're glad to have a doctor in case we need some medical staff.
Always good to have a doctor in the house.
We thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Each and every week. Me and Mike Zeke have the chat right here in front of us. We see what you're saying, and we thank you for interacting and sharing, liking the program as always. And speaking of which, if you haven't, do so already. Hit like, subscribe, share this video, put it on your social media, and check out all things Imagine Wrestling.
And remember, I've said it already. We're just 10 short days away. February 17th, 7 p.m. Don't forget, get your tickets. Get them now. Go to the website, get your tickets now. And that is sponsored by our friends at Renewal by Anderson. If you're looking for high-quality windows or patio door home investment options within your budget, call DC Bentley, 814-330-9870. What are you waiting for? Just call him. He's waiting for your call. I guarantee you right now, waiting beside his phone, waiting for a phone call.
Absolutely. We put the number on the screen so you can put the windows in your house, insulate your home, save some money. Invest in yourself and invest in your family. Call DC Bentley Renewal by Anderson. Call them up.
So I'd like to thank you for your professionalism tonight. I know what I told you earlier was not easy to take, but I appreciate you nonetheless, and I appreciate you so much that you're here with me tonight to call the main event matchup that we have upon us. So let's head to the ring right now. Introducing first, he is one half of the Rad Boys. He is banging Jake Wiley.
Very innovative, very calculated. I always say he's underrated. Jake Wiley, one of the best Imagine Dojos ever produced.
And his opponent, he is the former Imagine Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gorgeous Gregory.
The accolades, he might be as good as he claims. Once-in-a-lifetime athlete and a generational talent.
Not smiling as much as I'm used to seeing him smile, and I know there's a reason behind that, so...
Well, with a chin like that, that smile's about a country mile wide. I haven't seen so much folding of the jacket and so long taking it off since watching George South.
Wow, George South.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a George South reference on the program here tonight, and I shoehorned it in there. Jake Wiley.
He's
you can feel it building.
My goodness, he's ready to go. Start this match, John. Let's go. As he starts every matchup, ready to go. What's he do? Yeah.
He's like a can of shaken up energy drink. You can tell he's ready to burst.
I mean, if Jake would watch the footage, he didn't do it on purpose, man.
I know where you could have been Malachi. Yeah. You could have been Malachi.
I don't know if my hair like an emo.
A little bit, right there. A little bit.
Fair?
Yeah.
Fair? We're gonna do
Think they can talk this through?
I'm going to fight you hard, but I'm going to fight you fair. I promise you that.
Oh, Jake Wiley.
I mean, do you blame him?
I don't. Jake Wiley's pretty goal-oriented in that ring. He's not going to let anything get in his head. He's got a plan, and he'll stick to it.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, what they fail to realize is there's a clean break from Gregory. They fail to realize that they have a common enemy, man.
No cheap shots, no nothing.
I hope Gorgeous Gregory understands what's standing in front of him here as a multiple-time tag team champion, not just here, but multiple places.
Not to be taken lightly.
Jake Wiley is on the road more than a pothole. He has got the goods. He's another one of these Imagine Dojo graduates. Any given night, he's a tag team wrestler. Any given night, he could win that heavyweight title.
Oh, yeah. I 100% agree with that. See if we get another clean break.
4, come on, break it out. Break it out. You guys gotta count 5, guys. Come on. Okay.
A little sportsmanship.
Shake my hand yet?
Always here for sportsmanship.
Situation off to a very, very odd start here.
Yeah, man. It's hard to call this one right now. There we go.
Here.
Oh, Jake Wiley. Look at the innovation from Jake Wiley.
Beautiful way to overcome that size advantage.
Yeah. Basement drop kick. And another one.
That's what I said earlier about Jake Wiley having a plan and sticking to it. There we're seeing it right there being put into practice, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, man. See if Gregory up. A little frustrated. Can't get frustrated when you're wrestling Jake Wiley, man. Oh!
You can see the experience of Jake Wiley coming into play. There's that drop kick, man. Beautiful stuff. She's got Brad Armstrong. That's a drop kick right in the mush. Gorgeous Gregory. A lot of separation here. Jake Wiley showing off that experience that he's gained on the road. Not getting in a hurry, taking his time, waiting to see the reaction of Gorgeous Gregory.
Oh, Gregory looking to put him away here. No, not going for DDG.
Jake Wiley carries that momentum straight over.
Got that waist lock. Oh, is that low? Oh.
Single arm DDT torques that shoulder of Jake Wiley.
Referee needs to check on him. We're going to pop his shoulder out of the socket.
Hammerlock applied. Jake Wiley, that arm might be injured.
Yeah, man, oh, man.
A little insult.
I don't know if you can see it from where I'm at, Jimmy, but oh my God, the torque he has on his arm right now.
He's bending that arm like a garden hose.
Oh, now just driving his knee into it, man.
That there is the type of unsafe maneuver right there that could end a guy's run in wrestling entirely.
Oh my goodness! Just driving his shoulder directly into the mat.
I'm gonna quote my trainer Cato on this one. The insertion joint in the shoulder slammed into that joint when it hit the mat. You can see Jake Wiley trying to keep a hold of that arm.
That looks like his shoulder is popping out. You see that?
It's already discoloring. That very, very inflamed.
I mean, referee John Williams can call this match. If he feels that Jake Wiley cannot defend himself, he can call this right now.
Like I said, it's Jake Wiley's one hell of a competitor, man, but an injury is an injury. If that thing is out of joint or dislocated or perhaps torn rotator cuff, I mean, a shoulder's a bad deal, but there's a lot of things that can happen there. And that
oh, my God.
Oh, kick right to the mush.
What a big boot from Gorgeous Gregory. I'm going to put him away here.
You know, when you slam a shoulder into the mat with the force that Gorgeous Gregory put Jake Wiley into the mat with, that could have broke a clavicle. I mean, it's really tough to say.
Jake's just trying to get the feeling back in his arm. That's why I keep seeing him smacking his arm. He's trying to get the feeling back, trying to feel a tingle in his fingers. Oh! Big chop from Gorgeous Gregory. You know, I imagine, he's motivated. Oh!
Gorgeous Gregory goes for a second boot, no water in the pool. Oh. Beautifully fucking done there by Jake Wiley. Jake Wiley trying to shake out that arm. That shoulder, if you look at his shoulder, it still looks different, hanging lower than the other one.
Yeah. That's a completely different color than the other shoulder.
Gorgeous Gregory. That's what we call here at Imagine Wrestling the knee DT. Very, very dangerous and very calculated move. I know I use that word a lot with Jake Wiley here, but like I said, Jake Wiley has a plan, he sticks to it, and he even has a backup plan.
Yeah, he does.
So Jake Wiley.
Look how quickly the tides have turned.
Who you normally targets the head, neck. We've seen him stomp on dudes' scalps.
Yeah, man.
Chasing the leg, the knee of Gorgeous Gregory.
Just driving the ball of his elbow into his kneecap there, man.
Jake Wiley's got the feet crossed, a full grapevine on that. That's going to be tough for Gorgeous Gregory to find his way out of. Jake Wiley forced to abandon the hold. That arm.
Yeah, man, he couldn't hold on. All right. Let's see who's going to get the upper hand here.
Notice the ring positioning of Jake Wiley. Positions himself behind Gorgeous Gregory with another calculated strike to that knee.
Controlling the pace.
Very, very impressive. Very, very calculated. Not sinister, but very, very brutal, I guess, for the lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Offense from Jake Wiley there.
Relentless. Relentless is a good word to use for that. He will not relent on the back of his leg. Gorgeous Gregory does not look very happy right now.
That one was high on the leg.
And even on the kick out.
High above the back of the knee, sent Gorgeous Gregory's leg up in the air like a Vegas showgirl.
Oh, my Lord.
Gorgeous Gregory down the mat, clutching that knee. We have Jake Wiley, who...
It's a good way to hyperextend the knee, man.
Jake Wiley, who's no stranger to wrestling injured, just like me. I mean, he's a fighter. He's a fighter. If there's a guy that can persevere through this, it's Jake Wiley.
Gregory telling the ref he's okay. In his way. Get away from me. Just hobbling on one foot, man. Oh! Big punch from Gorgeous Gregory. And another one. Oh! Big clothesline. Not a lot in that, though. He's hobbling on that leg, man.
Gorgeous Gregory on a bum wheel, quickly becoming the aggressor here. A lot of momentum in his direction.
Oh, hit him with the catapult into the corner.
Old catapult, you don't see a lot of those these days.
There it is.
Yeah, he got all of it, but how much did it cost him? How much did it take out of that knee of Gorgeous Gregory? Can he put him away here?
Just a few seconds too long. Just a few seconds too long to go for that cover there. Both men just giving each other their best shots, man. I mean, Gregory, I don't think I've ever seen Gregory this, I don't want to say this hurt. 'Cause I don't want to say he's hurt. But, I mean, he just fell like a ton of bricks.
It's a great testament to the fighting spirit of these two men here on a Wednesday night. Imagine live from the dojo, and this is a phenomenal contest, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, man. We
thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Figure 4 leg lock. I'm going to back it up and say, woo! Little Ric Flair in here.
Is Gregory going to give up? Oh, Jake's got that cinched in, man.
Dangerous hold. Dangerous hold. He's slightly off center, though. He might be able to work his way to the rope break, but I don't think he's thinking rope break.
Come on, John, did he give up?
This is deep.
Oh, he rolled over.
The one reversal to a figure 4 leg lock is to roll it over.
Oh, my goodness. It's crazy. You're rolling it over, and then, as the person that applied it, you get put in a precarious situation, especially if you can't get your leg out of the way. Hey!
Here comes the watch.
Okay, man. Hey, you gotta stay here, man. I know. Ring the bell. Come on. Can we get some help out here?
This is exactly what I was saying earlier. That shows that I'm not the problem around here. Oh, Mike.
I know, man. You know, Braden is defenseless, getting jumped by these savages of the watch.
Yeah, these guys think they're real tough.
Yeah,
real tough
man.
like a pack of dogs. Yeah, they're not tough, but they're lucky. Hand me another memo. What are you gonna
Stay
shut me
here,
up
man.
next?
Come on. Come on.
Don't look over here, Coleman.
Jimmy. Please.
Imagination. Here we are again. Same time, same time. Boys, you keep ending up in the same place because your egos and your own selfish desires lead you here. Look at what we've done with the watch. This is 4 competitors. Boys, please. This is 4 competitors working as a single hive mind. No one person is important than the other. And it is this that has given us what we want and all that we need to make the change around here. Tito Orch, you will find yourself in that same position. You feel as if you've made yourself unbreakable. Many people that lose feel like they did their best. Feelings are not going to get this title away from me. You must know. I know I am the world beater. And I know in this company, I have no physical equal. No one has the comfort with violence or the strength to match me. So, Tito Orch, this is going to be a lesson in pain that you're never going to forget. And imagination will be seeing you.